Hi, my name is AK and you're watching the Swashbuckler's Arsenal. In today's video, I'm going to take you along with me and my process of making a Ruby Rose costume from the show RWBY. And it's a bit more vlog styled because of the fact that I had no idea what I was doing, so I wanted just to be able to kind of go back and watch my process, and I thought maybe some other people would enjoy it as well. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the outro. I have this crinoline. I was originally going to just dye this because she has a red crinoline underneath her skirt, but I realized after putting this on and it was really way too big and it kind of looked ridiculous, so I cut off the bottom layer of this and it is currently dyeing. Now I'm working on the skirt, which I'm cutting out of this curtain. I just measured my waist. This is half of my waist, and I measured the length that I wanted, and then I kind of just drew a circle, and then I'm going to sew the part of the crinoline that I cut out into the skirt. The dye did not work at all, and I kind of afterwards thought, well, that was really dumb because dye wouldn't work. The crinoline is mesh, so the dye and the paint or whatever didn't stick to it, so it's still black. My second plan for that is probably to get spray paint and spray paint it, because it is just like a costume that I'm going to wear this once and it really doesn't matter as long as it's red. Anyway, so I'm looking at the skirt right now and it's really bugging me because I cannot tell how RWBY makes this look good. Because I personally think that looks ridiculous either way. Also, the hem is really bugging me and it's really off. The crinoline was too short, so it's going to be attached where those pins are. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do the wristbands basically that she has. I'm going to be cutting that out of this brown leather. So I took it and I measured how far up I wanted it, and then I measured this width and I measured this, and then added seam allowance to both of those. So now I'm going to cut that out on this. The length is 7 1/4. Okay. The top length is also 7 1/4, but I have it on a fold here. And so 7 1/4 divided would be, it's 3 5/8. The bottom one, which I will also have to divide in half, 10 3/4 I think. So that would be 5 3/8. And then I'm just gonna connect those like so. Those pieces out that I was showing you before, and I'm gonna sew them right sides together, all except for the top, and I leave the top open and then I fold it in and then stitch it down. I'm gonna clip the corners so that it comes to a point. I'm just stitching the top part closed. Okay, now the next part, this puncher that is for belts, I think, pretty sure it's for belts, and I'm just going to use it like this. And I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 holes on either side. So, I'm going to be using this shirt that I used on the fashion show. The only thing I need to do to it is cut out the neckline. To start working on the bodice part. The way I do this is I start off with like a basic building block and then I work from there. The basic thing here is it's kind of like a corset, so it needs to be really fitted, which the best way to do that is with panels, so I needed something with a paneled bodice. And the best thing for me to do is, because I make so many things, I always keep the mock-ups. So I'm just going to cut this out of some maca fabric, fit it, and then I'll change it because this has sleeves and hers does not. Now you need to discover where the waist is, which is obviously the smallest part, which I'm seeing right here. This has to overlay over the skirt, so it needs to be slightly longer than like just at her waist. I'm also going to bring this up slightly. Okay, so we're going here 2 inches down from the waist, and then because it curves down, I'm gonna go like so. Now we're gonna do side front. When you find the waist, we're adding 2 inches. Cutting. Side back. That's the waist, 2 inches down. This is the last thing to cut. I fitted it and I took the top off and I cut it open so that this can be like crisscrossed. And now I'm going to seam rip this and cut enough to put both 2 sides together. I have the whole thing cut out and sewn together and it fits me. It's a little loose on the top, which is what I was hoping to avoid, but everywhere else it fits perfectly. So the next part that I'm going to do is I need to put the grommets around here, which is basically I'm going to do the same thing I did on the cuffs, but I'm going to whip stitch around it. And the only other thing is she has a red strip of fabric in between the crisscrosses. Okay, so I may or may not have possibly moved slightly forward with the project. Yeah, so basically I finished with the blouse. My camera ran out of storage and I didn't want to take the time to dump it. So this is the 3rd day of the project. So I finished punching these holes out. I hand whip stitched them, and then I sewed in this little red piece here. It's just sewn in on one side. I was going to put hook and eyes on the other, but it really doesn't need it once you put it on. I just put it all on the mannequin. I pinned these on. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to whip stitch these, and these need to be connected to the sleeve because they can't be connected to the bodice, or I guess they can. But if they are, if it's connected this one can't be. And this one needs to be in order for it to stay up the way it's sitting right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect the whole thing to the sleeve. I don't have it done yet. I went ahead and threw that together and I shredded the bottom of it. It looks very cool. Very RWBY-esque. Like, yeah, very, very cool. Anyways, and then the only thing I have to do is to attach this to it and attach the front part of the cape with the back part of the cape. I whip stitched this. I put a waistband on the skirt and a zipper. I sewed the cape together, and then I tried it all on, and it all fit and like worked together pretty well. I pulled up a character sketch of the costume and I saw parts of it that I didn't see before. I saw this, but I didn't think it was necessary, so I didn't put it in. But then I saw that it is actually what holds this up. Crisscross in the back, and they hold up the corset, which is actually exactly what I needed. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you have any requests or suggestions, please comment them down below. Until next time, bye!